But when I entered the stadium, the opening ceremony, everyone stood up. And then I started receiving messages from younger girls telling me, like, I want to be like you, I want to go to the Olympics. And then I realized this is not only my dream anymore. This is something way bigger than just a gold medal. It's the power that I had in that moment and I still have is going to change something for the better in this world. And that was really a life-changing moment for me. I realized that swimming is not just about winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a much bigger journey. Absolutely. I think that deserves a big round of applause there.
Thank you.
And so I think that leads very nicely onto your work as an activist and an advocate for refugees. You were the youngest ever ambassador for the UN Refugee Agency. Could you tell us a bit more about that and how that role in particular came about?
Yeah, so I was appointed when I was 19 years old, and I get to go to refugee camps where I get to talk to refugees, see what happened with their experience, how did they make it to the hosting country, what do they need, how can we help them, and then I speak at high-level events such as World Economic Forum. So I feel like I am someone that can connect these refugees with powerful people, where we can create a safe passage, where we can provide refugees with what they need. And yeah, my work with UNHCR is really incredible. I got to learn so much from them. I got to be in places where it was so uncomfortable for me, but I had to learn how to be okay with it and how to cope with it, because I knew that I can help people. And yeah, they're still my team until now, which is amazing. And yeah, I learned a lot from them, for sure.
What were some of your biggest learnings from that?
Honestly, that I can help. This is one thing, and I can help in so many ways. It doesn't always have to be in the most huge way possible, but you can help by learning, by advocating, by educating yourself about what a refugee is, where they come from, why they're leaving their countries, what happened to them that they left their countries, learning that we also have ambitions and dreams, that also we come from Syria, as example, as engineers and doctors. We already have our careers, we already have our dreams, and we know how lucky we are to be hosted here. So we want to take every opportunity to be a part of the community. So I did learn a lot about that, especially like in the camps. I was like, I had the idea of creating my own foundation, and I was like talking to UNHCR, and I was like, why would a refugee think about sports in the refugee camp? Like they're thinking about health, education, so many things. I was like, why would they? And then they told me, actually, you'd be surprised. They want this normality, to feel like they are getting out, going to school, going to a sports lesson, having a normal life, having normal dreams, normal ambitions. So that was what motivated me also to create the foundation. So yeah, I did learn really a lot from them.
Fantastic. And let's talk about your foundation. It's been launched this year. So you've already shared a little bit about the origins of how you wanted to start, but what exactly is your purpose and your mission there? Absolutely.
It is really one of my dreams. It was one of my dreams to launch the foundation. I didn't know if I was ready or not, but I took this step, and I'm really, really happy. I have an incredible team. So our mission with the foundation is to focus on helping refugees worldwide throughout education and sports. And we want to make it accessible for them to have education and sports even in camps, because that's a human right. And this is what we are working towards. We want to, have collaborations with big companies where they get to give us the gear, they get to give us the clothes, and then we bring coaches to the camps. We see how we do training camps. So yeah, there are so many ideas, to be honest. There's an idea where maybe we're going to have a moving pool that goes to the camp. So there's so many ideas. We did still not take the first project, but we're working on it. But we're really, really excited, to be honest. And I think there are a lot of really incredible foundations that are doing work on the ground already. So I think the work that we're going to do is also super important. And I hope more foundations and NGOs will be encouraged by it or working with us.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's so incredible what you're doing.